Hey guys, Nikki here. I'm sick right now, but it's like 1 in the morning. Just a quick video just because I'm off to Indonesia at like 6, so it's not really gonna be any sleep. It's just gonna be a little nap. But yeah, I'm gonna be off to Indonesia for a week. I'm going to a shelter to take care of bears, some birds, monkeys, sea turtles, all sorts of stuff. So I'll be there for a week and I won't be back for a week. I won't be making any videos for a week. But just before I leave, I thought of doing just one last video. I'm in the middle of cleaning all my cages just because just before I leave. And well, there's quite been a lot of people who's asking me questions about my rhino rat snakes. The one that you saw from before, it's already gone. I actually sold it just because I'm just running out of space. I currently only have 3 hatchlings left, and I have 2 of the adults. By the way guys, just a reminder for those of you who's saying like how I'm keeping Pretzel right there, how it's wrong and how it's a small tank and it's wrong and how your corn snake has a bigger cage. It's because I keep mine the way the breeders would keep it, in rack systems, and well, obviously mine's not really a rack system, it's a tub system more like, but it's the same size as a tub, and obviously the tubs get bigger and bigger the bigger my snakes get, but as you can tell right there, Pretzel's perfectly fine in that tub right now, more than the space that she needs. So yeah, just so you guys know, this is not their temporary cage. It's just, I'm cleaning their cage right now. So I have them in here just for a minute before I put them back in. This is my breeding pair of adult rhino rats. That is the male right there, and the one behind is the female. These guys are aggressive. The one before the one that I had before in my video, the adult, it was completely tamed. Like, these guys would strike like mad. I think they might have calmed down a bit now, but normally the moment I fit not even my hand, the snake hook into the cage, they just go nuts all over. Yep, they've definitely calmed down a bit now. If I get the chance to in the future, I'll show a video on how aggressive they really are. But I've definitely been chewed, not even bit, like chewed by them a couple of times, and it doesn't really hurt that much, but it's just the thought of it, it's pretty bad, and they strike pretty fast. Thing is, they're very different compared to any other snakes. They don't just strike forward while you're holding them. They kind of turn backwards and just grab you by the arm. Like, one time I was actually trying to handle my male, trying to have some bonding time and tame him down. I was just holding him on this hand, and he was looking that way. All of a sudden, he would turn around, he wasn't even a strike, he moved over here, just wandering move, and I wasn't expecting anything. I thought he was just crawling on my arm, and he went grab on my arm right there and start chewing and chewing and chewing, and for the next week or so, I had this big bite mark right here that people thought was a rash or something, but yeah. So that's my experience with the adult rhino rats. There are definitely some hatchlings who do strike as well, but because they're a hatchling, they're not even big enough to eat anything other than baby guppies or like pinky tails, so obviously their strikes aren't really gonna hurt. But yeah, that's my adventures with the rhino rat snakes. For those of you, I definitely wouldn't say, I would definitely say they're for experienced keepers, just by their humidity, like constantly cleaning their cage, just feeding hatchlings, you gotta feed them the tails every single week. and that spends a lot of time on them. You got to change the water all the time, and obviously some of them where they're super aggressive, and they're definitely not handleable. I don't really handle mine anymore. Whenever I do, it's for when I take them out the cage when I'm cleaning them. I tail them. That means you take them out with the hook, and when they're facing away from you, you grab them by the tail, and you know, you're just kind of like moving them to wherever you need them to be without even really holding anywhere else. That's how some people would handle venomous snakes, even though they shouldn't be. But any other aggressive snake, that should be how you're handling them, trying to avoid yourself from getting bit. And definitely this pair is great practice for aggressive snakes. I've dealt with more aggressive snakes before, definitely, like ringed pythons at the shop. Those are nuts, and those are huge. But for the ones I've owned, like actually have them at home here, definitely these are the most aggressive ones that I've had. I'm sorry I can't show you them because they've probably calmed down now. But yeah, I'll get the chance. If I get the chance to, I'll definitely film it and put it on YouTube. But thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you guys in a week. Bye! Any more questions, please feel free to comment or inbox me.